In this video, we are going to learn about download a file operation of FTP connection. Why we need to use the download a file operation, what is the behavior and the restriction, everything we will learn in this video. So let's begin. So before going to start, let me first discuss about the problem we are facing while reading a file from server. So as you know that we have already created videos where I told you that whenever we are going to read a file, we have one restriction. We cannot read a file from server which is having more than 100 MB of size. Previously it was 50 MB only. So now you can see we created this integration. In this integration, we simply done added the FTP endpoint to read a file from server. Whatever data we read, we added the loop and we added the log message to print the data of that file. And then after we get the count, we map the value in the response of the integration and done. So when we run the integration, this integration is working perfectly fine for two cases. That if our data file size is having 100 MB, right? And if suppose our data file size is having more than 100 MB, it's generating an error. So let me show you the same again, then we will discuss further. So we successfully able to active, and now here you can see in the same we discussed in the previous audio only. Here you can see we provided the file name and the data directory. So suppose this is our data file, our server, and this file having the less than 100 MB, that is 9.42 MB. When I will pass the file name of this file here, it will successfully able to run and it will return back the data. Everything will be fine as we used read file operation. When we are passing the file name as having the more than 100 MB of size, it's generating error. So how we can resolve that issue, everything we will learn in this video only. I will create integration where I will show you that one. So that's why we have download a file operation which allow us to download file from server SFTP or FTP server into OIC virtual directory up to 1 GB of size. So here you can see this operation is used, download a file operation is used to read, download a file from FTP server into OIC logical directory. You can read a file up to 1 GB of size using the download file operation. We can use encryption, decryption and all. So in this video, we will learn only that one. So let me complete this run of this integration. Then I will show you when we will pass the data file having the more than 100 MB of size, it's generating error. So we will create a separate integration where we will use download file operation instead of using the read file operation, and then we will see how we can, after downloading, how we can use stage operation to read a file. So here you can see integration completed successfully and we are able to get the response as data, and here you can see everything whatever we have total 40,000 of record in the file we are able to see. And when we are passing the data file which is having the size of 100 more than 100 MB, we are going to get error. You can see what error we are getting. It's showing that the data file size exceed the maximum threshold. You can see we got error. And what error you can see? You can see the error is the schema and payload size does not exceed threshold. You can see all the details. Once you will see the invoke read FTP, once here you can see we have error that interaction confirmed to the schema and payload size does not exceed threshold. Error occur as a file size exceeds maximum threshold. That's we know that we have maximum threshold as 100 MB only. So how we can solve that issue? So we can solve this issue by implementing the download a file operation. So let me create one integration again. I have already created the request and response payload. Simple. I will use the same request and the response payload. So let me use application. I will give an XX FTP download file integration 01. Create. Here first we need to add the REST endpoint so that we can configure request and the response payload. Next, I will give the name as endpoint as download file. I will select the method as post so that I can configure request and response payload both. So now done. Back here we have to provide the request, sample request. So I have already copy of sample request. I will pass here. Okay. Next, response payload. I will just make a copy of this response payload. And now, so here in this video, what I will do, instead of passing this response, I will simply pass the response as file name and the file size. So stage, instead of record count, I will size the file size. So why? Because by downloading the file, we will not able to read. So I will just download the file from server and send an email. And next video, I will show you how we can read the content using stage file operation so that you can also learn the stage file concept. So here we have done. So we'll let me copy this response payload here. I will select JSON, provide the here, done. Next, done. We successfully able to add the endpoint to configure request and response payload. Now it's time to download the file from server to OIC, not read the file. So I will add the FTP endpoint to use download operation. So here I will add the FTP. I will use TOW and download file in the rest for FTP. Next, here you can see we have to use operation as download file. And here we have to provide the input directory from where we have to download file pattern, what kind of file is there over server, you can see, and this is a directory name from where we will download in OIC virtual directory. This is OIC virtual directory path. You can see download directory. So I want to download in the temp. So I will provide temp here. And this two directory is not mandatory here. So I will pass this two directory in the mapping only. Next, done. So here if you will see, we have not passed any structure while downloading the file. Why? Because downloading a file does not require any schema, because downloading a file is not going to give you the data. It's simply downloading the file and placing over the file in OIC virtual directory. Where it will download the file? It will download the file in the temp directory of OIC. Right? So now for reading the file, we need to add a stage file operation. As we have already discussed, a stage file activity is used to perform operation on a file which is present in OIC virtual directory. So here with the help of this endpoint, we successfully able to download the file from server into OIC. Let me provide the mapping here. In request payload, we are getting file name and directory. So I will map this file name here, file directory here, and this is a download directory we already provided in the configuration. So I don't want to provide anything here. So now back. So here this is the simple integration from where with the help of that we will get the file from server into OIC. Let me pass this file over email. So for that we need to add the notification. For reading the data of this file, we require a stage file operation. So as I have not tell you till the stage file read operation, I will provide the same in next video. So here just I will show you how we can get the file from server and in integration, and same file we can provide on the email. So let me provide the email to email. No reply at oracle.com. From email, sorry, from I will give no reply. No reply at oracle.com, and in two we will use my email only so that I can get the email. aronzafar@gmail.com. Here subject I will give the name download FTP file downloaded. And here in body I will write message writing, please find attached downloaded file from server. Regards, OIC support team. And here in the attachment we will add the reference. So here you can see that whenever we are downloading the file, it will return back the file references with all the details. You can say download file FTP. Here is the response. Inside the download response, we will having the ICS file. Inside the ICS file, we have the file reference. You can see this is the file reference we will map here. And in properties, you can see we will have the details related to the file, the file size, file directory, file type, everything we will have it. So save. I will map this file side in the mapper of the request payload, response payload. You can see we added the notification. Now in the integration mapper, the response mapper, we will map the response. You can see a status. I will provide hard coded as a success. I will show you how we can handle with the help of this scope. I will create separate videos for that. Success name, file name. Here we are getting the file name from the download or the from request payload only. So we will map from there. No issues. I will map from the director. So here you can see file name. I will map here. And the file size, so you can see this is the size, so I will map the size here, validate, back. So now everything is done. We know that whenever we are creating integration, we are getting one error related to the business identifier, as it is mandatory to have integration minimum of one business identifier or tracking variable, or max to max three. So I added one tracking variable. Let me activate this integration. Then after I will show you how we can get the file from server in OIC. Then with the help of notification, we can pass the same file to the email. So just here run body, and here you can see the file name, file directory. I will just move to the here. I will copy the file directory from here, and the file name I will take the file name of the highest one, which having the 117 MB. Now click on run. It will move the file to the email. Let me open the email. So once integration will completed, it will open it will send an email to my file. Send an email to my email ID, and we'll see. So just taking a little bit of time, as the file size is really large, 100 MB. You can see integration completed, file name same, and size you can see 123. It's in byte only, right? It's KB. So you can see 123072 and all. In the same, you can see response invoke download. However, you can see we are passing the value as a file name and the directory, and we are getting file in the response, the file data. So data as a file reference, you can see this is the file reference, and the same file reference we map in the notification. You can say this is the file type, file directory where we download in the temp directory, file name, and you can see the modification date, creation date minus one, size, this one, and all the details. And if you will see the notification one, we will have the details whatever we send over the email. So here you can see, friend, we got an email error while sending an email, because even we have the limitation to the file. We cannot send file over email more than 12 MB of size. So that's why we are getting error. But you learn, right, how we can download the file from SFTP server to OIC. In next video, I will show you how we can read the file having the more than 100 MB of size in OIC. Thank you so much for watching.